Hey everybody, this is Dax. You are you, and two people. That means we've got a party going on. All right. So I'm going to do Hope for Change today. I've been looking forward to this for a good while. I've done 4 reactions in the last several days, 2 of Angelina Jordan, 2 of Pink Floyd, and now I'm back to Grace. So I'm sort of come full circle, I guess you could say, on style, pretty much. So I've already said that I'm going to do all of Grace's songs, so I'm going to try to do 2 or 3 a week just to try to catch up with her. And then I'm going to do some of her videos as well, just regular videos. Somebody recommended the other day that I do Vienna, and I actually watched it, and my gosh, so I'm going to go ahead and react to it even though I've watched it once. Excuse me. But yeah, I broke my rule and watched Vienna. I couldn't help it. But anyway, so this was the second extra song, I guess you could say, on the Target CD. The other one obviously being Lungs, which I reacted to twice because I loved it so much. I think it's my favorite song by Grace, just overall. I call it the most consummate song by her. It's a perfect song, in my opinion. There aren't very many perfect songs in music history, but for me, it's a perfect song. So I'm going to do Hope for Change. I just downloaded the lyrics. I know nothing about this song. One of my subscribers said that it has a Santana feel to it. So Santana, I love Santana. My gosh, Black Magic Woman and so many great songs. His guitar is one of the best of all time. But I'm going to put that out of my brain. I don't want to come into this with any prejudice at all as far as where my brain has to go. That's the way I like to do it. So I downloaded the lyrics, and I got to say, I don't know what she's trying to say. But it sounds really sort of mysterious and interesting. So, you know, occasionally Grace does that. You know, it means something to her, and that's what's most important. So I'll talk about the lyrics after this, and maybe I'll get a better idea after I watch this. Listen to it, actually, because this is going to be an album cover while I react. So we're just going to have the music. So I look forward to this, and here we go with Hope for Change. Oh, Santana.
I tried to wake up today, kept making withdrawals, but now we've got to pay. When will we realize we shouldn't touch the fire? 'Cause now it seems we've been pushed to walk the wire. This is just the same old classic stupid day. You never think through what you're gonna do or say. We don't worry about tomorrow. Should we worry about tomorrow? We just hope for some kind of change. Just hope for some change. See it, read it, hear it, questions go around so quickly. But I guess that's old news, the same old thing. When will we realize we shouldn't touch the fire? 'Cause now it seems we've been pushed to walk the wire. Hey! for some, just hope for some. Just hope for some, just hope for some. When will we realize we shouldn't touch the fire? 'Cause now it seems we've been pushed to off the wire. This is just the same old classic stupid day. You never think through what you're gonna do or say. We don't worry about tomorrow. Should we worry about tomorrow? It's up or some kind of change. This is just the same old classic stupid day. You never think through what you're gonna do or say. We don't worry about tomorrow. We don't worry about tomorrow. It's up or some kind of change. Just hope for some, just hope for some change.
That was an abrupt end. Just hope for some change. That's so Grace. It's like, I'm done with this. Wow, that is spunky. That's the word that kept coming into my mind. It's so, just sort of like sassy. Yeah, it's sassy. Just love that guitar. That's a nice guitar. It's got a little Santana feel. It's not quite Santana, but it's got a nice feel to it. This is just a, it seems to me so spontaneous. I mean, even from the lyrics and her singing it, it's just like she gets up in the morning, you know, she woke up today. She gets up in the morning and she's just got this like, I don't know what the day's going to bring me. I'm not going to plan for it. And I'm just going to freaking go with my emotions and jot something down and hope for some change, you know? Not going to plan anything out. I like it. It's a fun song. It's got a nice beat. Guitar obviously is great. Her voice sends you places about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times with that Grace. All right, I'm just going to say that Grace voice. But that's a fun song. I mean, it's so different from Lungs, the other extra on the Target CD. And I'm glad about that. I'm not sure I could take 2 Lungs. Yes, I could. I could take 2 Lungs. But it's I like how she changes the rhythm on it. She does that usual thing that she does a lot, actually. She has these like short sentences, and then she just goes into these long da 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 da. And several people have talked about it, you know, her change of rhythm. And I think it just comes natural to her, and I really enjoy that. Anyway, I'm going to do what I usually do, and that is listen to this 2 or 3 times. Even in production after this, I get to listen to it again. So that's always nice. But this was a fun song. I like the fact also that, you know, a lot of times when people are hoping for a change, it can be a little bit melodramatic or a little bit of sort of somber, you know. But not with Grace. She may have a little bit of that in there occasionally, but she usually sparks it up with some sassiness. And I think this song definitely has that. So I really enjoyed it. And I'm just going to talk kind of briefly about the lyrics because, frankly, I just don't really get it. I mean, except unless it's just really simple. I mean, yeah. I mean, you know, it's I hope for a change. But there's just so many different lines in this, like that I just don't get. It's like I tried to wake up today, kept making withdrawals, but now we've got to pay. not sure exactly what she's getting at. And also she changed the voice. I tried to wake up, but now we have got to pay. I don't know. Maybe y'all can help me out with that. I like the sort of idea, like kept making withdrawals, like going back in my mind, trying to figure stuff out, or I don't know. And then now we've got to pay. We've got to deal with the day, I guess. I'm not really sure. And then the next stanza, when will we realize we shouldn't touch the fire? I mean, I've done that in my life. I've gone too far on stuff, touched the fire, got burned. So maybe that's what she's talking about. I don't know. Because now it seems like we've been pushed to walk the wire. So it sounds like a little bit of pressure. I like that line. Then later on she says, we don't worry about tomorrow. Should we worry about tomorrow? I like that. That's that sort of grace philosopher sort of reflecting. It actually kind of made me laugh the first time I read it. We don't worry about tomorrow. Should we worry about tomorrow? Or is she being a little bit sassy and sarcastic? We don't worry about tomorrow. Should we worry about tomorrow? But as in with everything with Grace and her lyrics, you're not really sure which one it is, and both of them fit her personality, right? So don't really have much else really to say on the lyrics, other than they're a little bit mysterious and they seem personal. And so I was kind of wondering how she was going to get it across. And the way she got it across, in my perspective, is sassy. And I like that. So that was Grace with Hope for Change. And I'll be doing another Grace one real soon, next day or two most likely. And in the meantime, y'all let me know. I mean, some of the stuff that I'm confused about, let me know. Like I don't read background on these songs before I do them either, because I like to come into them pristine, clean, and no bias. So let me know what you think. Let me know what stuff I don't know. And I will catch you in another party on the backside. Take care of yourselves. Bye now.